Hi guys! What I kind of wanted to talk about a bit was started obviously rebranding my vlogs and my YouTube channel, but I think I put pressure on myself that I don't know that all of a sudden the vlogs have to be these in like immaculate, like perfect representation of yourself, and that's just a load of rubbish really. What I can't promise you is that every one of my vlogs is going to be, you know, like joyful or, you know, polished and perfect, or that I'm even going to vlog every week, because actually what I want to do is show a really honest story of my life, and in my life at the minute things haven't been joyful and happy, and actually what I wanted to share with you guys is something that God is speaking to me about at the minute. I've had a plan, I suppose, for the next bit of my future, and lately that plan has crumbled, and we all know that God's plan is not our plan, and he always has a different idea for us than we do. But in the midst of that, when you realise that that isn't God's plan, sometimes you can make a choice, and the choice is whether you want to worry and fret and look to yourself to try and sort out or plan or make it right, or to say, God, okay, I don't know what your plan is, but I trust you. And I chose the worrying. I massively worried about everything, and it just wasn't good. I worried about friendships because everything of my course was coming to an end, and so I worried that I wouldn't have the friends that I had anymore because people were moving on and because I am moving on. And so everything I'd put into and everything that I'd planned was going and was changing, not going, it was changing. And in my head I'm like, oh, I'm not going to have these people in my life anymore, or it almost put dread. It made me dread the future. It made me dread thinking, oh, I'm not going to be where I'm living anymore, I'm going to have to move. Just a few things made me dread the future. And if anybody else feels like that, I know obviously a few people who are finishing uni or watch my channel, or are moving into different jobs, or moving to somewhere else, moving home from uni. You might also feel like that what you planned hasn't necessarily worked out, and I want to say to you that there is a God who is full of love for us, and his plans are good. And when he looks to the future, like, he doesn't worry about the future, but actually he looks at the future and smiles for us because he has good plans for our lives. And even though it's not what we planned and it's not what we like could see for our futures, his is good. And I've had to make a choice the last couple of days that instead of choosing worry, instead of choosing to stay in this kind of pit of like dread, that actually I'm going to trust God and trust that actually he is good and that my future is good. And since I've done that, things have changed, things have shifted, and that worry doesn't hold me. And I realised as well, like, how powerful it is, the words that we speak. And if we speak negativity over ourselves, over who we are, over our lives, then therefore that is what we surround ourselves with. We're never going to move out of that place if we stay talking and surrounding ourselves in that negativity. But when we speak life and when we speak positivity and all those other beautiful things about ourselves and about others and about where the situation we're in and the future, that is declaring goodness. that is speaking words of life, and so I've realised actually the spiritual side as well of what I do when I worry, what I do when I stress, and what I do when I try to take control over my own life. So I just wanted to kind of say that, because things haven't been rosy, things haven't been great, to be honest, but actually I am going to have faith and take hold of that faith that I have a good God that has a plan for my life, and I can be excited and joyful because I know my future is good as long as I walk with him, and there is nowhere that God will not go without us. He goes before us, he goes behind us, he goes around us, and everything he calls us to do is for a very good reason. So I just want to share that with you, because that's something that I've learned today and the last couple of days. Now I know what it feels like to be a donkey. Hello. Moving out.
Oh. So I'm going to miss you then. Wow.
Bless you. Are you a Christian?
Yes, I am.
I know, I can tell.
All right.
Bless you. Right. Oh gosh. It looks like I'm going travelling around the world. I made it. Literally, that was the most mental journey I've ever done. But I decided to look at the positives and to be thankful. And what happened was, I saw God do lovely, lovely things. So I couldn't carry the suitcase up the stairs, and I was literally like dying, and this lovely gentleman picked up my suitcase and took it up the stairs for me, and that's just so kind. So there's like these little mini blessings, and I'm at East Croydon now, and my brother is picking me up, and I'm really excited to see him.